We have just arrived in Chiswick after a rather harrowing drive down the M40, but Mark managed it on the wrong side of the road and with lanes narrower than our driveway at home in Vermont, and looking forward to meeting Ian and Ray and Miso.
We've been house sitting off and on for 3 years. We come over from the United States, and it's been great because we've seen a variety of places, especially here in the UK, and gotten a real sense about where those places are and what it's like to be there.
So Chiswick, it's just an easy train ride into central London, but there's also a ton here. The house is the classic attached townhouse. I think this is Victorian era. It's got a lovely modern kitchen, an office space, large dining room.
It's been fabulous. Miso is a Welsh Terrier, really a perky dog. She's been extremely well trained. She's our only charge for this house set. We don't have to worry about anybody else, and so she gets all of our attention, and we're petting her, giving her treats. She'll jump up here and be with us on the sofa if we're watching a video, or she'll bark at the clock. She knows how many times it takes for it to be her walk time. What's the matter?
Because it's
time to go out?
Ian and Ray did introduce us to the walk I think they do every day with Miso, and that is along the Thames, across the road to Chiswick House, which is a British heritage site. It's got a lovely lake, all kinds of wildlife, and all kinds of paths, and Miso can be off the leash. Just in the few times we've walked so far, we've run into Miso's dog friends and gotten to know the owners and the dogs. So it's a good time for the dog to be sociable and for us to be sociable as well. We usually ask the pet owner how often they would like us to message. And in Ian and Ray's case, they said about every week. So we will send a message with probably a photo from the park that we took this morning.
We're sort of like the grandparents that can spoil the children and then hand them back over to the parents. Being able to go and live in somebody's house is a way of almost immediately integrating into that community. It's a lot less isolating than if you just go to a hotel or a B&B and then pack up the next day and go away. You're going to have an experience, kind of an adventure. It's just been something that was an idea that we wanted to explore, and once we did, we really fell in love with it.